Welcome to Geek Flicks. Tonight we're reviewing Alien Earth Episode 5, In Space No One. That's it. This is Will.
This is Steve.
This is Sean.
This is, just making sure, Ed.
That
was the nastiest shit. So I'm just going to start it off by saying this show continues to get better and better every episode. Sometimes I don't like flashback episodes. Stranger Things, some of those are my least favorite, where I'm like, why are you taking us back somewhere? We're already going so strong on this other story. And here, this was a mini movie, and it was probably one of the better Alien movies out there.
I was going to say it might be the third best Alien movie.
Yeah.
I mean, looking at like all of them, if I can remember, because I don't remember going back to a couple of them, but after 1 and 2 is this one. This is probably the best. Like, really good.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Very good.
And the biggest revelation, one of the creepiest monsters of the whole show that we've talked about over and over and over, the eyeball monster. We're already in spoilers at this point, but biggest revelation is that he's a fucking good guy. And he's super smart, and he's cute. He tried to warn that scientist lady that those
he's not a good guy, but he's not a good guy.
But he did murder some of those people.
Listen,
like
he's much better than anybody else, and he sure as shit wants to take on. That little guy does not back down from a fucking xenomorph. He's like, I will fucking go at your face, bro.
Yeah, but you also like they're still parasites. Like they're still, you know the crazy shit. And
he's so smart though.
Fucking
crazy smart,
amazingly smart. Like smarter than like I was like, holy shit, this motherfucker. I see. You don't know a lot about these creatures until really like a couple episodes in. You just know that they're like. We all think that they're monsters, but they're they're just animals though. They're like a lion. You put a fucking lion in captivity and you let that motherfucker out, it's gonna fucking kill everybody on the ship. It's like if you put any kind of creature like that in a certain kind of habitat, it's gonna fuck. If it's a predator, it's going to kill.
If aliens took you and put you in a thing and suddenly you got out, you'd want to fucking kill all those motherfuckers too.
Right. So, so if you think about it, at the end of the day, none of these fucking things are really like they're not monsters. They're just
straight up monsters.
Trying to survive.
Monsters, but they're not villains.
Yeah, they're trying to survive.
Yeah, they're monsters, not villains.
They probably think we're monsters. Like ain't that some shit? If
we are.
Right.
This episode proves we are.
In this series, we are.
Yeah, we're the fucking villains in this shit, dog.
Humanity's the bad guy.
But in their world, we're constantly the villains. If you think about that shit, we're always trying to experiment on their shit. We're always trying to analyze their shit.
Weaponize their shit.
Yeah, weaponize their fucking shit. No wonder they want to fucking kill us. I'd want to kill you too, motherfucker.
Man, could you imagine looking at this? Like, they want to weaponize the xenomorph? Like, no. Weaponize those ticks. Throw them in all the drinking water. Then
when you actually got to look at the camera, like did a close up on the ticks squirting that shit into the water, it was the nastiest thing.
Oh, it was disgusting. It was disgusting.
So
I can find it.
You know, I've watched it twice, and yes, I think that the eyeball was warning her. But is it distracting her while the tick puts its tadpoles in the water?
No, I think it was warning her.
I think it was warning her.
It was definitely warning.
I agree, but I was just curious because
I also think at the end when he's inside the eye hole of that engineer guy, that he's trying to warn Morrow. He's trying to like communicate with him. He's like, he's pointing at the xenomorph. He's making the weird clicky sounds, and Morrow looks like he's like if he had more time to unpack that shit, then maybe he would have. But like. There's no time right now. There's a monster behind me, so I'm going to just zap you and get you out of the way. But,
And the other thing this episode taught me,
look at that.
It's so disgusting. When that kid drank it, I felt,
when they did the close up at the table and you saw him swimming around.
I was saying, and okay. the angles and the camera, the way that thing works, and it was just everybody else was talking, Steve, and all you just seen was the damn water just focusing, and you just see the kid getting closer. I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna go. But then it got so close that. And then the kid got up and was like, but you couldn't see that. But all you seen was that goddamn jug of water. And he grabbed that bitch. I was like, God damn it. They just played that shit up so well. It was so good, man.
But what this taught me was that this ship was going to go down no matter what. Saboteur, no, because they're all idiots.
All idiots.
Except for Mr. Morrow.
Yeah.
And Mr. Morrow, at the end of the day, again, not really the bad guy here. He's got a mission.
Yeah.
These all people sabotage his ass. They gave him a backstory that you actually felt bad for him. And it's like,
yeah, I knew Morrow was being villainous towards slightly, but I never viewed him as a villain.
Well, I did because you don't really know. Like
we named him Captain Hook, right? Like
I figured it was going to be layers. You know what I mean? Like, it's alien shit. There's going to be layers. He looks bad right now, but...
Steve, I didn't see it coming. I won't be honest with you. Because from the beginning, it was like, oh, he sabotaged the ship. Oh, he turned his back on everybody. Come to find out, as you get to this episode, you're like, oh, everything I thought was completely fucking wrong.
Yeah, all these people on this ship were morons.
Yeah, nobody could have assumed. Like, no one assumed
that one bald dude was creepy as shit.
Right.
Oh my god. He needs to get fired anyways. Like, how did he even pass screening to get onto this fucking
I thought he was a robot, though. They made
it all did.
He was a robot.
These doctors were complete idiots.
Oh,
like the thing didn't have to go off because this would have happened no matter what.
I agree.
This scene here with these ticks was going to happen no matter what because they were so just. But I think that's also the problem, right? Like, Weyland-Yutani sent these people out for 60 some odd years. Like, you go out for that long, even though you're cryo sleeping and all this kind of stuff, so you're not really aging. But like, when you like your whole life and like like your mental health is gone at some point, right? And you see that with the scientist lady. She's like doing tests, not even paying attention, not properly capping things, and it's like
she's eating lunch in the lab.
The real villain of the show is Glass. let's be honest. Like, the Glass is garbage in the show.
Why are they even using glass? Why isn't it like a clear polymer or something? You know, like, why the fuck is it even glass?
It is crazy.
It's so much glass, and then they put these glass containers on high shelves. Because gravity doesn't exist in space.
Right. Oh, the cryo
technically doesn't.
It doesn't, right? But these ships it fucking does.
The fucking cryogenic fucking sleeper things that they're in, piece of shit. Like, chest bursters just bursting right through shit. I'm like, come on, bro.
Yeah, I mean, the chest bursters are super
I thought it was supposed to freeze it. They said they were going to freeze him, and like,
aliens can live in space. We've already learned that freezing the alien doesn't do shit.
It don't do shit.
The alien queen,
can it gestate in a frozen body?
It was probably almost to the point of gestating, and it finished.
I'm just saying,
you can leave that bitch out in space, and that shit it'll wait. Apparently, their blood, because the acid blood keeps them fucking dormant in what they're doing. So, like, all that shit can be survived in space forever. It doesn't even matter. But when you unlock that bitch, it's gonna open up and it's gonna get the shit together. So, like, I didn't know that either. Like, I didn't know their acid keeps them really.
That was cool. They tried to cut the one face hugger off, and it just decapitated the captain with the acid.
Melted through his neck.
God.
Yeah, that was crazy work. I was like, oh my god.
Like, so we can't do that.
Xenomorph scenes in the hallway were awesome.
There's that one high guy that's running around all the time.
Except that Xenomorph should have caught that lady real quick.
Oh, I know. She had fucking wheels, because every time it flashed back and looked back at the Xenomorph, he was moving. And then it would go back, and I'm like, how the fuck is she that far ahead of it already?
Yeah, I kind of, that was the part that kind of took me a little out of it, because I'm like,
but the Xenomorph looked awesome.
It looks
but But look, you got to remember something. Xenomorphs can't see.
No,
They
I know.
can't see shit. They only go off of movement. Remember,
Right? She's
Yeah,
running.
but she was running her ass off.
She wasn't moving though. Remember, she was
turning corners.
When it came down at her, it was like just sitting there because it was trying to detect her. So it didn't see her then, but then when she dropped down, he started chasing her. So I don't know how fast Xenomorphs are, to be honest.
It didn't look like she was moving very much against the door either. And he got her ass right there pretty good.
I don't know. Maybe she knew. Maybe he already knew that she was there. I don't know, man. I'm be honest with you. I
Either
mean,
way, he fucked her up real good. He was tossing her around.
he did. But they're predators, so they're gonna fuck with their prey too. Till they. I don't know.
Following
Some of them they kill, and
though,
some of them they take.
Those two got laid, dead. Like
Deserved.
True.
This ship had so many people with so many jobs, and apparently not a single one of them is HR. You need an HR person on the ship. There's just so many problems here.
Well, that's what Mother's for.
Yeah, that's what Mother was for. Yeah.
I mean, you got her and the science officer who are banging in the cargo bay. You've got Tang, who is creepy as shit, and they allude to the fact that he's pulling one off while watching them sleep. Like, what the hell is going on?
That's crazy.
People are gross, man. That's exactly what would happen out there, bro.
Yeah, 65 years of space. 65 years of space is not going to go well. I'm going to tell you that right now. Humanity is shit right now, and we're not even in space yet.
Jam people in a metal tube for 60 years and throw them into space. And
yeah. You can only imagine.
See how much weird shit they do. I think Event Horizon's closer. It only took them about a week before they lost their shit.
That's true. But they were dealing with hell. Whole different kind of shit. But again,
you talked about the xenomorph chase in the hallway, kind of taking you out of it. And I know that the stupid little things for me, when they talk about the sabotage and the engineers, like, well, we just turned this thing from a ship to a missile. And then you get the explosion, and he goes, we went from a missile to an arrow. I'm like, that's not how it works. Like, body in motion stays in motion. You don't lose your fuel and then slow down.
Yeah, that was stupid. I didn't understand.
That was the only part that I'm like, I
didn't understand that quote.
Well, I think he meant arrow because the amount of fuel, if they would have crashed with all the fuel, it would have been an explosion. That's why he called it a missile. Now, without the fuel, it's not going to explode. That's why the ship didn't explode on impact like that, because there was no fuel left in it to ignite. So that's how I took it from, the ship.
Good job,
to a
Lil.
missile to an arrow.
Yes.
His explanation.
Yes, that works. All right.
Sometimes I'm smart. Sometimes.
What were those numbers?
I love numbers. But the other thing too with this group is, how they have cameras and everything. Like everything is recorded. So how this guy was able to get out, and the fact that Tang knew this and wasn't saying anything.
He's too busy creeping. He's not saying.
I get it.
His job is to just
creeper. He wasn't creeping.
He's like, I'm busy doing my thing. If you need to do your thing, that's fine.
It was Boy Cavalier, but now Tang is now the most punchable person in the show.
Well, he's dead. So.
Well, I know, but come on, because as bad as Boy Cavalier was, Boy Cavalier's not going to creep on you while you're sleeping and rub one out. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. You got me, bro. He got a foot.
Never know.
I think he got a foot fetish.
How is it just corporate espionage? Is that how Kid Cavalier knows what's going on?
Probably.
And then just kind of puts feelers out to see if
that's
he can
the weird
one
thing
of them.
too, right? Like this ship was launched 60 some years ago. He wasn't even born.
Right.
So somebody must have reached out to him, because that's the other weird thing too. Is like how did everybody on the ship know?
They reached out to Yutani, so Yutani knows. So word got back to Earth. So it's just a matter of time before
somebody finds something out.
Yeah,
he probably
information trickles
again. Why the fuck did they not tell these motherfuckers and aliens that fucking electrical shit works on aliens? God damn it. You set the Marines up to fail, even though you were going to do that anyway. But still, come on, yo.
I don't think they were. I don't think Yutani was setting them up to fail. I mean, everything was...
I don't know. They didn't tell
set
them.
up. I mean,
So
Morrow had everything for a while there under control. It was just
until
the
people
sabotage.
stopped walking around and leaving containers open and shit.
Yeah, everybody was just dumb.
Well, it wouldn't have been this bad, right? If those ticks got out, leeches or whatever you want to call them.
That one guy just did it all for money too. He just wanted to be rich. And Morrow, I like how Morrow just fucking turns his hand into a blade. Fucking T-1000's that guy right through.
He did. That was fucking awesome, Steve. It was like, but it was also like an alien sticking their shit through somebody too. Like that was kind of cool because they kind of told it from both angles. Like that was pretty dope.
I want to go back to the ticks too, because like not only do they suck your blood and kind of kill you that way, but they also release a toxic gas when you try to remove them.
Yo, that shit was crazy. Did not expect that.
Is that, and I'm just wondering, is that just when they're in their infancy stage that they do that, or can they do that as adults?
I guess
and then
we'll find out.
Where are they? Did they catch them all?
Well, they caught a couple of them. I knew they were.
But they put that gas in there, right, to kill everything. So,
well, it didn't kill them.
Well, it killed only the babies. Remember,
no, they were crawling around on him after.
But there were still the adults. Oh no,
yeah, they were
right.
loose too.
They probably. I mean, we know that they survived because
those things are the worst.
Those things are fucking worse than fucking.
The Xenomorphs. Exactly,
no,
they're grosser.
Yo,
at least the Xenomorph will just like take you out. You know, he'll get him.
Yeah.
What was tough though is we already know how strong facehuggers are. But man, when that motherfucker tried to block that shit and that motherfucker wrapped his fucking neck around and said, "Oh my god, damn!" I was like, them shit's as strong as a motherfucker. Like,
because it wants to have sex and wants
yo,
to stick it in your throat.
Easy. It's like, oh my god. You know, I'm always surprised they don't have like. Do they got like nails? Do they got like teeth or some shit?
No,
just strong fingers.
They're just strong as shit. Like, god damn, that's a motherfucker for you, boy. That's a motherfucker you do not want to come in contact with. End your whole day. Talking about your stomach hurting right now, Steve. Shit, it's gonna get you on some real shit. What else? Yo, you know what I love? The original round table thing.
Oh, the set. Yeah, the set designs all over, even the pods and everything were straight out of Alien.
Yep.
Nostromo and Magino.
I can just watch shit with this aesthetic all the time.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's this old 70s future retro tech. There's fucking CRT screens everywhere, click down keyboards. There's fucking nothing's touchscreen, nothing's LCD. There's buttons and lights and switches for everything. And it's beautiful. It's impractical. It's not how anything we would design would look, but it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it just looks just like the original Aliens movie. It's just like, that's so cool. It did such a great job.
That's how we thought space would look in the 70s. Like, this is how we would do it, but like, we didn't know we were going to get fucking iPhones and flat screen TVs in a few years, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And everybody smokes.
Yeah, even Morrow smoking that cigar, walking around, trying to be a detective, looking around at everything. I was like,
oh yeah.
He's shown in this episode, he showed a lot more humanity.
He did.
Oh yeah.
Than I expected him to, because
he's a much more complex character now.
Yeah.
Well, again, we didn't know what how his character would turn. I wasn't expecting any of this shit. I'm gonna be honest. Going into this, I was like, oh, well, he sabotaged the whole ship, and he's trying to get everything back. Like that was my assumption, but then it just turned. It just.
I never assumed he sabotaged the ship. Never, not once.
I was so happy about this episode because one, it changed my mind about characters. It was like a whole damn, like Steve said, it was like a whole movie on one ship in like what, an hour episode, which was phenomenal. The camera angles were really great. The just everything all around. This was probably the best episode so far.
Easily.
Yeah.
And it had a great finale. It had a fucking Xenomorph fight. You know, it was fucking awesome.
It did.
And I'm telling you, the eyeball Squidward is my favorite fucking character in the whole show right now. It's so good.
Yo, again, you put that thing into one of those kids' bodies. Yo, you got a real
but,
fighter.
But I feel like it
can it
reaches in there
I
and
think it
controls
needs.
your biology.
Yes.
I don't think
Yeah.
it controls circuitry and all that. Like,
I think if you put it in
We all
Mr.
think
Morrow,
we
in Mr.
saw-
Morrow's body,
Right.
I'm wondering if at the end of this, he's the one that becomes the Xenomorph.
Morrow?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Because he's got the technology, but he's also got the biology.
no way, man. That's Wendy's.
No, I think
torch
it's Wendy's.
bear.
Thing. I think that's Wendy's.
I don't know.
I think
They
Wendy,
were
Wendy already has control of him. Already,
Tick tock
so.
crock. I don't know.
Wendy, listen, Morrow still's got to fight them things. Wendy's got him already fucking letting them pet her or letting her pet them. So
Yeah, Morrow is going to die at the end of this. I just hope he goes out like a champion at the end of the day, because he's gonna get it at some point. You know,
he's going to be the one that detonates whatever it is that blows up that whole island.
that or him and Wendy are gonna face off. I don't even know who the fucking at this point.
Boy Cavalier is the villain. Boy Cavalier and Utani.
I'm assuming that Morrow is going to be the hero of this whole thing, and Wendy will be the villain at some point. It's all going to take.
I don't know. It's going to be because he is so loyal to Utani.
How many episodes is this?
Grandmother.
8.
3 more
We
left.
got 3 more.
Oh, shit, they better figure it out.
They're not. Well, they're not wrapping this thing up. This is coming back.
No.
Out
This
too. Like,
This shit's going to at least season 3.
Oh man, if the studio execs saw episode 1 and were like, they had to go like, oh, we need like at least 4 seasons of this.
There were 2 things in here that I caught as like kind of crossovers into other franchise. Utani's Royal Guard Samurai were freaking awesome in the red.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm like,
so
she's the emperor.
So Emperor. Yeah, I saw that too.
yeah.
So, and then the song that they played with Morrow is
Smashing Pumpkins.
no. In the
That was
middle
the
of
end song.
That was the end song.
Okay.
That song is also done by the Ink Spots, who are notorious for doing all of the Fallout main songs. Even the initial musical riff is the same as like almost all the Ink Spot songs start off that way.
Very
So.
nice.
I don't know any of this stuff, but
I would rather have a connection to Predator, but that's just me.
Give it time. We know that might happen at some point. You never know.
Oh, I know. Well, we're gonna get that with Badlands. Listen, I'm just bullshitting. This show is perfect the way it is.
So we talked about how creepy the ticks are. How about the fact that they can open their own cage?
I thought
They're
the eyeball was
smart
going to
too.
do it because the eyeball was watching her open and shut the thing. So I was like, ooh, now he knows how to do it. But then the tick went up there and did it. So yeah, those things are fucking smart as shit too.
yeah, it's weird. These species are very.
And
And
we've
like
only
went in
seen
her
a couple.
sandwich, like went in her sandwich, like
And it hid there. Did it hide in the sandwich? It
Well,
hid in the sandwich.
was doing something in there. I don't know. It pisses in the water. Maybe it shits in the sandwich.
I think it was just hiding. I think that motherfucker was so smart that he hid. I didn't think we were ever going to see it. Like I thought that it was just gonna
She was gonna grab the sandwich and like
right and it's
yeah,
yeah, but
right in her
no,
tongue.
yeah. So this shit was crazy, man. This shit was wild as shit. Like this, it opened up a lot of shit, man. I'm like, oh man,
The company there, Ed, they got fucking. There's bad shit they do with their employees over there, man.
Yeah.
So all of them talk about getting shares. So since it's a corporate environment, I kind of assume that they're getting corporate like stock option shares.
Yeah, I can see that.
And that because it's so valuable, because it's a corporation run thing, that it's something they can then give to their families. And it sounds like that's kind of also how they entice them to go to space. Like, I'll take care of your family here, because it was mentioned that his daughter had the option of getting a full scholarship through a Utani university. I mean, so she is supposedly taken care of. He's going to get paid in shares when he comes back. So, but then they also make the point of going, well, after you're out there for 65 years, you have nothing. So when you get back, you're like, yeah, send me again. Why not? So you just off again.
Well, on top, because you don't age 65 years, right? But probably a good portion of everything is gone.
Oh, yeah.
So why wouldn't you go back? You
have nothing left.
Cheaper. Because the shares mean nothing at that point because you're living on the ship.
Unless you go back and you're
that's
like,
how if you
wait,
see all these movies, right? They're all in different mining planets. They're all doing these things. They're all locked down by the corporations, right? Like the corporation is the true villain in all of this. The alien is just
they said so much in the last episode, not this one, but where the brother was, where Winnie's brother was like, oh yeah, and like, you know, people did vote, but that didn't work, so corporations took everything over. And you're like, well, that sounds like there's a whole lot of story in there too, because I'm pretty sure that didn't go down without a fight.
It sounds like what's
we even heard that in Aliens when Ripley's like, well, you don't see them fucking each other over for a percentage. Like, it's been that way since the beginning.
Yeah. So, all right,
well, there you go.
Very good. Humans. That's so good.
Dude,
can't wait for the next one.
It is the best TV right now. Right now, it's the best shit on TV right now, though.
Very true.
Hands down.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's it for tonight. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment. What are you thinking of Alien thus far? Is there anything we missed that you want us to talk about in this series? Because I know we talked about high level because this episode there was a lot of grossness, so it kind of distracted us from kind of going real deep. But hey, that's what we do.
This episode was like a lot of shit just happening.
Yeah,
there wasn't a lot of none of these characters had room to breathe because they were all
they're all gonna die too.
So,
they're not they're not coming back. So
it was a beautiful episode.
All right, that's it. This is Lil.
This is Sean.
This is Ed.
And this is Steve. And until next time, everybody, keep it geeky.